Welcome to Inland Empire Baseball, coming to you worldwide at 66ers.com. Now, here's the voice of the Sixers, Steve Wendt.
And a good morning to you. Just for the next couple minutes from Fresno and Chuck Chancey Park, as today the Inland Empire 66ers take on the Fresno Grizzlies in Game 6 of a 6-game series, and the final time that the Sixers will have a road game in the regular season. But last night the Sixers punched their ticket to the playoffs, so the season will not end after the homestand next week at San Manuel Stadium against Lake Elsinore. Inland Empire moving on. They clinched the second half title with a victory last night. 9-1 was the final. The Sixers, just an all-around great game. Peyton Olenek went 7 brilliant innings on the hill for Inland Empire, giving up just a stray run in that 7th, but he was absolutely dominant in the ballgame. Well, it was 7 strikeouts and just 1 walk. A great outing for Olenek. And the Sixers offense putting up 9 runs, 3 hits for Harold Cole. Nick Rodriguez had 2 hits. He had a 2-run homer, his first homer as a pro. Jorge Ruiz stole 3 bases. It was just a nice all-around effort. And Rowdy Rodriguez, just 1 hit, believe it or not. But Rowdy extended his hit streak in the process to 11 games. Harold Cole, like I said, has been hot for the Sixers, and Cole extended his hit streak to a season-best 8 games. So lots to like about last night's game for the Sixers. Quick turnaround today, though, and we'll see if there's any sleepyheads out there, as it was a late night for, I'm sure, excited a bunch of young ball players. The Sixers and the Fresno Grizzlies wrapping up this series. We'll take a break. And a programming note here, as normally on Sundays we have our conversation with Dave Stapleton, the Sixers skipper. We had a little technical snafu this week that kept us from being able to bring that to you. But hopefully next week we'll be able to catch up with Dave. Obviously a lot to talk about, and certainly congratulations to he, his staff, and all his players for clinching that playoff spot in the second half title. That is of note. The Sixers, obviously you want to make the playoffs, and at the end of the day it's kind of what it's about, right? But the Sixers' goal was to win the half, and they did just that. They won the half, and so congrats to them. We'll take a break on the Javier Tom pregame show. We'll come back with more from Chuck Chancey Park here in Fresno. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are your Javiatam of San Manuel Nation. Your Javiatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like low 1.9% APR financing available on all 2025 Tundra gas models, up to 72 months, saving you hundreds, even thousands in finance charges when you finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
We welcome you back to Chuck Chancey Park here in Fresno, California, where today the Sixers and the Fresno Grizzlies, the Angels affiliate and the Rockies affiliate, wrap up their regular season matchups. The Sixers have taken the season series. They've won 11 of the 17, trying to make it 12 out of 18 today. It's time for the national anthem, so we'll step aside on the Javier Tom pregame show, and we'll come back with lineups and first pitch. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G Home Internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back to Chuck Chancey Park as the 66ers and Fresno Grizzlies getting ready to go. Fresno wearing their beige uniforms with the block Fresno and a big red star on it, kind of an homage to the Bear Flag Republic early renditions of the California flag. And the Sixers wearing their baby blue tops and gray pants. Let's give you the lineup for Dave Stapleton. 66ers, the second half champs in the South Division. Jorge Ruiz is the left fielder leading off with Rowdy Rodriguez, the right fielder batting second. Harold Cole is the DH. He will bat third. Nick Rodriguez will bat cleanup and play second with Hayden Alvarez, the center fielder, batting in the 5 spot. John Wimmer gets a start at short. He'll bat 6 with Jake Monroe, the third baseman, batting in the 7 spot. Marlon Quintero, the catcher, bats 8th, and Eliezer Rivero will bat in the 9 spot. And Rivero will play first base. Defensively, behind the right-hander Manuel Olivares, it's Kevin Fitzer in left, Jacob Humphrey in center, and Robert Calaz is in right. Fitzer, Humphrey, Calaz, left field line, right field line. Wilder DeLeese is at third. Ethan Holiday at short. Roldy Brito at second with Tanner Thatch at first, and Juan Castillo doing the catching. On the hill, the right-hander Manuel Olivares, who is 1-0 with a 3.00 ERA and 5 starts, 21 innings, 20 hits, 18 strikeouts, 11 walks. He's pitched very well his last couple outings. As he last pitched on the 24th at San Jose, got a win with 5 shutout frames, 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 Ks. He faced San Jose twice in that series and had a pair of scoreless 5-frame innings, so pitched well. He did face the Sixers on August the 7th, gave up 4 runs, 2 earned on 4 hits. Hit batsman, 2 walks, and 2 Ks in 4 innings. And his first pitch is going to be delivered here for a strike to Jorge Ruiz. We're underway at 12:07 p.m. And Ruiz, a left-handed hitter, batting .278, chops this one foul. So the count quickly 0-2. Olivares, 5'11" from Valencia, Venezuela, facing Jorge Ruiz from Valencia, Venezuela, and the pitch misses outside. So the count 1-2 to Jorge Ruiz. Inland Empire trying to get a series win here, leading this series 3-2. As a ground ball is bounced up the box, a base hit for Jorge Ruiz. Ruiz, who had 3 steals last night, is aboard. And so Ruiz at first for Rowdy Rodriguez, who last night all he did was go 1 for 5 with a stolen base, which, you know, it's a decent game, but for Rowdy, it qualifies as a slump because he's 11 for 23 in the series with 2 homers, 4 stolen bases, 3 RBI. That was after last week he went 15 for 24. So he comes in batting .283, 14 homers, 80 RBI, 36 stolen bases. And he takes a fastball outside at 92 miles per hour for ball one. 1-0 the count to Rowdy. Infield a double play depth. Here's the pitch, and that is lifted in the air to shallow right. Kalaz is coming on, and towards the line, he'll make the catch. That is out number one. That'll bring up Harold Cole. Rowdy, by the way, an 11-game hit streak, so he'll try to extend that his next at-bat. Here's Harold Cole, who has a career-best 8-game hit streak and comes in batting .278 with 9 homers and 57 RBI and 3 hits in last night's win. And Olivares' offering is a breaking ball that gets in there for a called strike on the inner half. Warm day. 95 degrees at first pitch. Wind, not much to speak of, just a few miles per hour, blowing out towards, or I should say blowing in from right field towards home plate. So that's a little different wind pattern than the night games this week. Here's the pitch, and a ground ball tapped foul on the third base side by Harold Cole. Dave Stapleton coaching at third base. Brian Rupp over at first. 66ers with a win today. Would, as the next pitch in the dirt. With a win today, the Sixers would double their win total from the first half. Sixers were 30 games under in the first half. As a matter of fact, the Sixers, who just clinched a playoff spot with their win last night, still are tied for the worst record in the California League overall, as Cole fouls this one back. So that gives you an idea of what a rough first half this team endured, and persevered, pressed on. A lot of new players, but still a core group that's been here since day one, or at least month one. As Cole chops it foul, he's one of those guys who's been there since day one. So happy for Harold that he's turned in a strong season. He started off a little slow, but just felt so bad for him in the offseason when last year he got a chance to sign with the Angels of make it to pro ball. In his first game, his first inning, he dives for a ball at second base and injures his shoulder and was done. There goes Ruiz. Pitches swung on and missed. The throw down is not in time. Ruiz, look at Jorge Ruiz. That's 4 steals in the last, 18 hours. Less than that. So Cole's down on strikes, though, for out number 2, but Ruiz with the stolen base is 19th. He had gone a stretch with really not stealing bases, and now he's grabbing them like crazy, as that steal for him is 4th in the last 2 days, 4th of the series. Nick Rodriguez, who homered for the first time as a pro last night, and he lines this one into center field. That was a bullet, 103 miles per hour off the bat. Scoring is Ruiz. Sixers on top, 1-0. Nick Rodriguez smacking that ball for his 11th RBI. And the Sixers out in front here. Brings up Hayden Alvarez. Alvarez batting .364 with no homers, 10 runs batted in. He has done that in 14 games. Didn't play for about a week. It's good to see him back in the lineup his second straight day. Came in Friday night as a defensive replacement late. He has a breaking ball, misses low and outside, and appeal, no swing. Home plate umpire is Mr. Byron Matos. On the bases, Mr. Patrick Good. That's your Cal League umpiring crew. Nick Rodriguez leading off, not going as a slider swung on and missed. Nick Rodriguez 3 for 3 in steals. Extends his lead a bit, held over there by Tanner Thatch. Here's the 2-1. Breaker misses low, so Olivares with a steady diet of breakers to Hayden Alvarez. Alvarez, just 18 years of age, open stance, right-handed hitter. Setting up inside and framing that right on the corner. Nice job by Juan Castillo, the catcher, as fastball hit its spot. So that was a fastball in. Will Olivares go back to the breaking ball and hope to get the chase now? Here's the 2-2. He does, but Alvarez lays off, and so the count full. Nick Rodriguez will be off with the pitch. Thatch is going to play behind the runner. So 3-2 the count. Here's the payoff. Fouled off by Alvarez. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Sixers lead at 1-0 here in the top of the first. Another offering from Olivares. The runner going, and that's hit on a line to the right side, a soft liner. Up with it is Roldy Brito. He will throw out Alvarez, and the side is retired, but the Sixers do get a run. 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left. We've played a half inning. Sixers 1. Here comes Fresno. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
We head to the home half of the first. Let's give you Cesar Galvez's lineup for Fresno. It'll be Roldy Brito, the talented second baseman, leading off, and then first-round pick Ethan Holiday, the shortstop, bats second. Robert Calaz will bat third and play right field. Tanner Thatch, cleanup man, the first baseman, is Dylan Jordan's first offering to Brito, who comes in batting .381 with no homers and 12 RBI in 28 games, misses low. So here's the next offering, and that is a called strike, 94 miles per hour with 19 inches of run. Wilder DeLeese will bat fifth. He's the third baseman. DH Matt Klein bats sixth. It's Kevin Fitzer, the left fielder, batting seventh, as the next pitch misses inside. Juan Castillo is the catcher. He bats eighth with Jacob Humphrey, center fielder, batting ninth. 2 balls and a strike to Roldy Brito. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled out of play. 2-2 the count. Jorge Ruiz in left for the Sixers with Hayden Alvarez in center, Rowdy Rodriguez in right. Ruiz, Alvarez, Rodriguez, left field line to right field line. Jake Monroe's at third with John Wimmer at short. Nick Rodriguez is at second. Eliezer Rivero at first, and Marlon Quintero catching as the next pitch swung on and missed. Down on strikes on a slider goes Roldy Brito. Great pitch there by Dylan Jordan. Jordan, who has been so impressive since joining the Sixers. He's 1-0 with a 1.31 ERA. He pitched on Tuesday in the series opener. 5 shutout frames, 2 hits, a walk, and 6 Ks. Really set a tone as a fastball to Ethan Holiday is swung on and missed. Sinker with 18.5 inches of run on it. Arm side. Tough. Holiday awaits as the next pitch misses high. 229 average for Ethan Holiday. That is in just 12 games. First round pick of the Rockies this year, and he chases that one a sinker away. So the count is now 1-2. Sixers leading 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. 1 out, nobody on for the Grizzlies. As Dylan Jordan back to work, and a fastball blew it by him. Absolutely blew pitches by Ethan Holiday. That was 95 down the middle of the plate. Here's Robert Kalaz. Now, Kalaz, 254 average, 9 homers, 51 runs batted in. And he swings and misses at a fastball. Jordan, to me, one of the fun things about him is his command and the fact that he just goes right after guys. Here's the 0-1. That one misses a little inside, but works quickly. Jordan in 20 2/3 innings coming into play today for the Sixers, 22 Ks with 6 walks as Kalaz flares one down the right field line foul. So the count 1-2 with 2 outs. Time is called as that ball stayed on the playing field, so Rowdy Rodriguez will go and get it. Inland Empire has been enjoyable. Well, it's baseball. It's always enjoyable, but to watch some of these young arms that did so well in the Arizona Complex League, won that title, have come up and have not missed a beat. They have just slid right into a different pennant chase. Here's the 1-2. Fastball slowly chopped to third. Monroe on the run has it. His throw is a one-hopper, but in time. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Jordan with an impressive first inning. Strikes out 2 and gets a weak ground out. We'll head to the second, 1-0 in favor of Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models. Just $249 per month with only $39.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
We head to the top of the second, 1-0 in favor of the Sixers. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Inland Empire. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Grizzlies. John Wimmer leads off for the Sixers. Comes in batting .218, 3 homers, 23 RBI, and he lifts this one into center field. Well struck. Going back is Humphrey, and he will make the catch. Tell you what, John had 1 at bat last night and hit the ball hard just like that. So hit it hard, but right at the center fielder, and that is out number 1. Here's Jake Monroe. Monroe, just his 8th game as a pro, 231 average. But in 7 games, he has 7 RBI. And he lays off a slider away for ball 1. Here's that 1-0 breaking ball, and that is in there for a strike. Good pitch right at the outside corner at the knees. Excellent breaking ball there from Olivares. Here's the pitch, and that misses outside. Check swing, no swing on appeal. So Monroe a year at Louisville. Prior to that, he was at John A. Logan Junior College, which is in Carterville, Illinois. He's an Illinois native. And he hits this ball to the left side and through, a base hit. Fastball up and just cranked on it. So a base hit for Monroe. And here's Marlon Quintero. Quintero, 217 average in 14 games. No homers, 7 runs batted in. Here's the 2-1. And that is hit on the ground to the shortstop. Past the dive of Holiday and into left. So back-to-back singles with 1 out. It will bring up Eliezer Rivero. So Rivero, who got a hit last night, so Rivero, you look up at that scoreboard, he is batting 1,000 for the Sixers. Not too shabby. Right-handed hitter, Rivero, also from Valencia, Venezuela. And he swings through a breaking ball. So Sixers Sixers left fielder today, the first baseman, and the Fresno starting pitcher, all from that large city in Venezuela. Here's the offering, and that is going to miss inside. Kicks off the shin guard of the catcher, Castillo, who was trying to frame it. He completely whiffed on it, and that will be, I would assume, a passed ball as both runners move up. That was weird. That pitch wasn't that far from being a strike, and so Castillo was trying to frame it, and he handcuffed himself. Infield coming in for Fresno, at least on the left side. Not all the way in, Brito. As the pitch is outside. Breaking ball. So the count 2-1. I don't know how they're scoring that a wild pitch. That seems crazy. Here's the next offering. That is going to miss inside. Runners at second and third. Sixers leading 1-0. We're in the top of the second. Olivares set at the belt. And that ball's lifted down the right field line, and that's going to make it out of play. Here's the payoff pitch to Rivero. And a broken back grounder hit to the shortstop, Holiday, and he will throw to first just in time to get Rivero. Thought he might have beat it out, but it was an odd play. Broken back grounder. Holiday grabbed it, thought about coming home, couldn't. Then he nearly fell down. But as he was buckling at the knees, he was able to just whip that throw, or at least lob it over to first. And get his man just in time. But a run comes home on the RBI ground out. So it's a 6-3 putout. It is 2-0 Sixers. And here's Jorge Ruiz, who singled his first trip up. And Ruiz shows bunt and bunts it foul. So Quintero at third. And here's a line drive into left. Ruiz delivers a sharp single, and he is 2 for 2, knocks home a run, and the Sixers lead it 3-0. Jorge Ruiz with his 48th run batted in. And now Rowdy Rodriguez will be the batter. Next pitch. That is going to miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Off-speed pitch that Rowdy Rodriguez laid off. Here's the 1-0. Another breaking ball, misses away. Well, right now they scored that a wild pitch from earlier in the inning. I think that'll likely, if they get a review on it, I think they'll change it. He's trying to frame it. Just hit him in the shin guard. It was almost a strike. Next pitch. That misses a little high. So the count 3-0 to Rowdy Rodriguez. And the pitch misses high. So it's a 4-pitch walk to Rowdy Rodriguez. Runners at first and second with 2 down, and out comes Jerry Sullivan, the pitching coach for Fresno. Talk things over with his right-hander. Catcher Castillo also coming out. Folks, if you're looking for a school that sees your child's individual talents and strengths, Bollington Academy is a free charter school in San Bernardino that does just that. With full-day transitional kinder and kindergarten, art and robotics classes for all students, and an after-school program, Bollington Academy will ensure your child shines. Their transitional kindergarten to 5th grade program has child-centered strategies that have delivered outstanding academic results. Call or visit their website today. Spots are limited. Three to nothing here in the top of the second. And standing in is Harold Cole, who struck out his first trip. Ruiz at second. Rodriguez at first. Here's the pitch. And that's hit through the left side, a base hit. Ruiz is going to be wheeled home, and Fitzer's throw will come into third base. Harold Cole has now a 9-game hit streak, and the Sixers lead it 4-0. 4th hit in this inning, all through that hole. And here is Nick Rodriguez, who got the Sixers on the board with an RBI single in the first. So the Sixers have 2 men on with 2 men out. And 3 runs in the frame. And Rodriguez takes a changeup low. Yeah, they did change that to a pass ball. Not that it is of that much importance. You just want to get the calls right. Here's a ground ball pulled to the right side, and up with it is Roldy Brito. He'll throw to first, get his man, and the side retire, but the Sixers end up in the frame, sending 8 men to the plate, and 3 of them come back home. It was 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left aboard. We played an inning and a half. Sixers out to an early lead. It's 4-0 here in Fresno. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans. your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Tanner Thatch leads off in the bottom of the second. Sixers leading Thatch's Fresno Grizzlies 4-0. And back to work goes Dylan Jordan and pumps strike one in there on the inside edge. So 0-1 the count. Thatch in 12 games, batting .227. No homers, 8 runs batted in. He takes strike two there. That had nearly 19 inches of arm side run, basically starting it at the batter, and it sinks back over the plate as the next pitch fouled out of play on the third baseline. Oh, 0-2 the count. Jordan had a perfect first inning with 2 strikeouts and a weak groundout. And there he gets another strikeout, swing and a foul tip into the glove of the catcher Quintero. Elevated that. And Jordan will face Wilder DeLeese now. DeLeese swings at this offering and hits it well to the gap in left center, but there's Hayden Alvarez, and he will make the catch. Alvarez was feeling for the wall, and he was still about 20 feet from the warning track. He never got to the warning track, but he was making sure. And he makes the play for out number 2. So DeLeese, who came in batting a .242, that'll take a slight dip. Matt Klein, left-handed batter, stands in, and a fastball in there for a strike to him. That's 18 pitches, 4 strikes. There's the next pitch. I'm sorry, it was 19 and 15. There's the next pitch in there for a strike. So just filling up that strike zone is Dylan Jordan. Count 0-2 quickly to Matt Klein. And the next pitch fouled out of play. Klein, who has appeared in 2 games now as a pro. He is 1 for 5. Out of Louisville, played with Sixers third baseman Jake Monroe. And the pitch fouled out of play. Jake said that he and Matt are good friends. College teammates this spring at Louisville. So here's the 0-2 offering. And a swing and a miss on a nasty slider down and in. And that is 4 Ks through 2 perfect innings for Dylan Jordan. This kid is tough. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 2 4-0 Sixers here in Fresno. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yuhaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yuhaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yuhaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Hayden Alvarez will lead off for the Sixers. Alvarez 0 for 1. Facing Manuel Olivares. The Sixers leading 4-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors through 2 for the Sixers. No runs, no hits, no errors, no base runners through 2 for Fresno. As that breaking ball missed inside to Hayden Alvarez. Here's the pitch, and that fastball misses away. 90 miles per hour. Well, a warm day game, and as here in Fresno at Chuck Chancey Park, there's as the next pitch popped up out of play. There's most of the fans have migrated to the small places in this big ballpark with shade, but then some lucky fans in left field or in a little mini pool that's out there. I say mini pool, not like you'd have a kiddie pool, but it's a functioning pool that they can rent out. And people have beach towels laid out on the grassy berm on the other side of the pool watching the game. And then I just think the neatest thing in right field, beyond the right field wall, as Alvarez takes that breaking ball for a strike, high strike, they've installed a splash pad. So a play area with water coming out. I think that's awesome. And it is busy right now with little kiddos. Here's the 3-2, and Alvarez fouls that back. So here's the payoff pitch, and that will miss low, and it's a base on ball. So Alvarez works a leadoff walk. Second walk issued by Olivares. Here's John Wimmer, lined out sharply to center. His first trip. That led off the second. Hit the ball hard, though. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside to him. So Wimmer, the right-handed hitter, takes that pitch for a strike, top of the zone. Alvarez inching off first base. The 1-1. Breaker misses inside. 4-0 Inland Empire. Here in the top of the third with a leadoff man aboard via base on balls. And now a 2-1 count to John Wimmer. Alvarez a running start, and Wimmer swings at the pitch and fouls it out of play. Alvarez had that bag, but Wimmer had a good pitch to hit. I mean, it was middle of the plate, 90 miles per hour. So Alvarez is 7 of 11 in steals. Not going this time, and the pitch is fouled off by Wimmer. So the count remains 2-2 to John Wimmer. Next pitch, that misses inside, off speed. Well, right now, even though it's a Sunday, John's, I'm sure he's recording it. His favorite college football team, South Carolina, is playing. As the next pitch is grounded to the left side. Up with it is the third baseman, DeLees. He goes to second for one, on to first, not in time. So Alvarez went in hard at Brito at second. Brito seems to be, and DeLees, they seem to be displeased that Alvarez played baseball there. It's a fielder's choice. The putout goes 5-4. And here's Jake Monroe, who singled his first trip up. And he lifts this one in the air to left field. Just got under it. Breaking back was Fitzer. Now he comes on. And he'll put it away for out number 2. Back to first goes Wimmer. So Marlon Quintero is 1 for 1. Stands in. Quintero takes a breaking ball for a strike, and that was not the best call probably ever. Here's the pitch, and that's lifted in the air to right field. Kalaz is there, and he'll put it away, and the side is retired. So, boy, Roldy Brito's still barking into the Sixers dugout. So we'll see how that plays out. He's still doing it. Should just go show him old videos of Hal McRae taking out second baseman. Maybe he'll change his tune. No runs, no hits, no errors, and there was one man left aboard. We've played 2.5, 4-0 Sixers. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
We welcome you back to Chuck Chancey Park here in Fresno as we head to the home half of the third. Sixers leading the home team, Fresno 4-0, and Dylan Jordan goes to work, and his first offering misses inside to Kevin Fitzer, who's the 7-hole hitter. 6 up, 6 down thus far for Jordan, who has struck out 4 batters. And here's a line drive into center. Alvarez coming on will pull up on the reins and have to play it on a hop. So Kevin Fitzer gets the first hit, first base runner for Fresno, leading off here in the third. And the batter will be Juan Castillo. Castillo came in batting a .227 and steps in with that batting average on his ledger. 3 homers, 22 runs batted in. Sixers at double play depth. Fitzer a short lead. And there's a fastball pumped in there for a strike with just under 20 inches of horizontal break back over the plate. Next pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, gets away. Quintero up with it. His throw to second is not in time, so a wild pitch. Quintero still nearly got Fitzer, which is pretty impressive, but runner in scoring position. The count is 1-1. Next pitch, fastball, misses high. Next pitch, that misses high. Three balls, one strike. Fastball lifted in the air to left field. Ruiz is there, and he'll put it away. Back to second goes Fitzer. Castillo retired for out number 1. Here's Jacob Humphrey, 9-hole hitter. 200 average, that's 2 for 10. Just getting his career going. Non-drafted free agent out of Vanderbilt, but hails from Maine. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's a fastball for a called strike. Just got the outside edge. 0-1 the count. 4-0 Sixers here in the bottom of the third. On deck is Roldy Brito. And that ball is ripped but fouled on the right field line. So the count 0-2 to Humphrey. Runner at second is Kevin Fitzer, trying to get Fresno on the board here. The 0-2 misses high. Fastball that time. Here's the next offering, and a breaking ball blocked by Quintero, taken for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Dylan Jordan dealing with his first base runner of the day, as this pitch is a fastball, ties up Humphrey, but he's able to fight it off. Outfield shading Humphrey the other way in center and right. Maybe a step or so in left as well. Here's the next pitch, and that misses inside. A changeup that just didn't really come out of Jordan's hand great. But runs the count full, so from 0-2 to 3-2. What will Dylan Jordan throw here? Here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside, and he walks the 9-hole hitter. So, with runners at first and second, and a 1 out, here's Roldy Brito, who went down on strikes his first trip. So Brito facing Jordan. Here's the pitch. And that is hammered to right field by Brito racing back is Rowdy Rodriguez, and he makes the catch on the track, taking extra bases away. What a play by Rowdy Rodriguez. Tagging and going to third is Fitzer, but Brito, well, he went up there. He's had a chip on his shoulder ever since Hayden Alvarez had the audacity to slide into second base. And he went up there, just smoked that ball to right. But Rowdy Rodriguez with a phenomenal play. He can do it all, folks. Runners at the corners with two down. That was hit 373 feet on a line, 103 miles per hour off the bat. And Rodriguez ran it down in the gap at the track. So here is Ethan Holiday, and he takes that pitch a little high. Wow, what a play. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Sinker at 92. That ball was hit hard. Roldy Brito's a terrific young player. But right now he's definitely got a bee in his bonnet. Here's the 1-1. That's fouled out of play. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Quintero. Another fastball thrown by him. And Jordan continues to go right after Holiday. It's the second strikeout of the first-round pick of the Rockies in this game. No runs, one hit, no errors, far from it. What a play by Rowdy Rodriguez in right field. And two runners left aboard. We've played 3, 4-0 in favor of the Sixers here in Fresno. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yohaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like low 1.9% APR financing available on all 2025 Tundra gas models, up to 72 months, saving you hundreds, even thousands in finance charges when you finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Eliezer Rivero leads off for the Sixers here in the top of the fourth inning. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the 66ers. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Fresno Grizzlies. Rivero, an RBI ground out his first trip up. He lifts this one out of play on the right side. So the count 1-1. Here's the next offering that misses inside. Two balls and a strike to Eliezer Rivero. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Big hack. Here's the next offering. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball, and that is out number one. A chase there. So a strikeout. That is the second strikeout tallied by Olivares in this one. Here's Jorge Ruiz, who's 2 for 2 with a stolen base, 2 runs scored, and RBI already in this thing. Next offering, that misses outside. Ruiz showed bunt. One ball, no strikes. And showing bunt again is Ruiz, and pulls back and takes that pitch alone inside. Big gap in right center as Ruiz awaits with 1 out and empty bases in the top of the fourth. 4-0 Sixers, and Ruiz shows bunt again and pulls back, this time taking the strike. Pitch on the way. Misses outside. So the count now 3-1 to Ruiz with Rowdy Rodriguez on deck. Rodriguez just made a brilliant defensive play on a rocket hit by Roldy Brito. Next pitch misses away. So Ruiz is aboard for a third time. We're only in the fourth inning. And Rowdy Rodriguez, who walked his last plate appearance, he's 0 for 1, will dig in. Out comes Jerry Sullivan, the pitching coach, and activity starting in the bullpen. That looks like Fisher Jameson beginning to loosen. So another right-hander, Olivares, in this one with that walk. That is his third walk in 3 1/3 innings. And he's up over 70 pitches through 3 1/3 innings. So the meeting at the mound continues. '66ers baseball brought to you in part by Lifestream Blood Bank. Did you know that just one blood donation can save up to 3 lives? Learn more at lstream.org. That's Lifestream Blood Bank. So Rowdy Rodriguez will step in as the meeting's over with a runner at first, 1 out, infield at double play depth, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. That is inside for a ball. Off of first, Ruiz. Next pitch, breaking ball in the dirt. So the count 2-1. Outfield is shading Ruiz the other way. Or pardon me, Rodriguez the other way with Ruiz at first. And this ball is chopped towards third. That is a foul ball, just wide of the bag. Two balls, 2 strikes. So digging back in, Rowdy Rodriguez. So Olivares on the first base side of the rubber, getting his signs from his catcher, Juan Castillo. Ruiz leaning off first. Started to go, and then the pitch came after he had hesitated, so he did not take off. And Rowdy Rodriguez chops that pitch foul. Two balls, two strikes. Pick over, and Ruiz is back in with a dive. The 2-2 offering with Ruiz again dancing off and stepping off the rubber is Oliveira. So that's the second disengagement. Well, not a batter at the plate that you want your attention diverted from in Rowdy Rodriguez. And the pitch, breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Castillo. Here's the 3-2 with the runner going. It's taken for ball 4. So Rowdy Rodriguez works another walk. Back-to-back walks have runners at first and second with one out for Harold Cole. And out comes Cesar Galvez. So that's going to do it for Olivares. The new pitcher coming out of the bullpen will be Fisher Jameson. When we return, Sixers lead it 4-0 with 2 on and 1 out in the top of the 4th. And Harold Cole at the plate when we return. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball from Fresno.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Fisher Jameson, the new pitcher for the Grizzlies. And Jameson comes into this one with runners at first and second, one out, and Harold Cole, right-handed hitter at the plate. Jameson's 5-4 with a 2.90 ERA this year, 93 innings, 92 hits, 88 Ks, 21 walks. Been kind of the long man out of the pen and done a very good job in that role. He's kind of had a slew of roles for this ball club. As Cole swings at the first pitch and pops it into very shallow left, DeLise, the third baseman, will make the catch. So a pop out to the third baseman for out number 2. And here is Nick Rodriguez, who is 1 for 2, an RBI single. Jameson is 0-0 with a 4.63 ERA in 6 games against the Sixers. 11 2/3 innings, now 12 innings. 15 hits, 14 strikeouts, just 2 walks. As that pitch, changeup, misses low. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. That is a called strike. Change up at the top of the zone. Ruiz is at second for the Sixers. Rowdy Rodriguez at first. Top of the fourth. Sixers leading 4-0. As that is a fastball for a called strike on the outside edge. Great pitch. Rodriguez started to swing. Elected to lay off, but that pitch just got the edge. So fantastic. Strike two pitch there. 1-2 the count. Open stance for Rodriguez. Hands low, close to his body. And he fights off that changeup. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Here's the offering, and that misses outside. So the count 2-2 with 2 on and 2 outs. Rodriguez trying to really put a hurting on the Grizzlies here as the pitch misses low and inside. So the runners will be off with this pitch. Here's the pitch. The runner's going. That's lined into left field. Fitzer racing back, still going back, reaches up, and he makes a great catch and takes extra bases away from Nick Rodriguez. Nice play in left there by Fitzer. Hard hit ball. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played now 3.5. It is 4-0 in favor of the Sixers. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models. Just $249 per month with only $39.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
Robert Kalaz will lead off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the first pitch to him from Dylan Jordan misses just low. Kalaz bounced out softly to third, his first trip up. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's pulled foul on that third base side. One ball, one strike. Here's the offering, and that's a breaking ball. It's popped up into very shallow left. John Wimmer, the shortstop, actually coming back onto the infield dirt to make the catch after getting into the outfield grass. So Kalaz is retired. 0 for his last 8 in the series. Here's Tanner Thatch. Thatch batting a .222 now after striking out in his first at bat. That led off the second inning, and he takes ball 1 there. Jordan to the plate, and that ball's popped into the air to shallow center. Hayden Alvarez calling for it, and he'll make the catch. Rowdy Rodriguez messing with the 18-year-old, pretending to catch the ball behind him. Wilder DeLeese will be the batter. And he swings through a good breaking ball from Jordan. DeLeese flew out to center his first trip. Here's the next offering, and that's fouled back. So a 1-2-3 inning in the first and the second. Got in a little jam, did Jordan, in the third. A leadoff single, also a walk, but great play by Rowdy Rodriguez. Helped him get out of it. And now back quickly 2 outs in a row here in the fourth and an 0-2 count. And DeLeese fights off a breaking ball. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's in the dirt. One ball and 2 strikes to Wilder DeLeese. Inland Empire trying to win this series 4-2. As the pitch misses inside, you got to love how the Sixers came out today. I mean, listen, they clinched the half last night. Quick turnaround to a day game, and they come out guns blazing as the next pitch misses low and inside. So the count now full after getting ahead 0-2. DeLeese has worked it full. DeLeese gets right on top of the plate. Here's the payoff. It's a ground ball, bounced up the middle, and diving stop by Nick Rodriguez, but he won't have a play at first. Great effort by the Sixers second baseman. But an infield hit for DeLeese. And Matt Klein will be the batter. I think if Dylan Jordan had that out bat to do again, he and Quintero probably would have maybe tried to attack DeLeese once they got ahead again. But here's the pitch on the way, and that is just low, a changeup. 1-0 the count. Second hit for the Grizzlies in this one. Long pause, and now the pitch, and that is lifted down the left field line, drifting and out of play. Here's the offering. Misses high and outside. Two balls and a strike. With the runner going, the pitch is taken for a ball. The throw down is in time. DeLeese cut down, trying to steal. Down 4-0, and Quintero now throwing out better than 50% of would-be base stealers. It just doesn't seem wise. Caught stealing. 2-6 the putout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We have played 4 complete. It is 4-0 in favor of the Sixers. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Hayden Alvarez leads off for the Sixers and takes a pitch low from the right-hander, Fisher Jameson, to lead off the top of the fifth. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors through 4 for the Sixers. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Grizzlies as a fastball on the bottom of the zone for a called strike, 91 miles per hour. A lot of mix of speeds, a lot of use of the whole strike zone for Jameson as this pitch misses outside. Slider. Here's the 2-1, and that is a fastball that does get the outside corner at 92. So the count 2-2 to Alvarez, who walked his last plate appearance. He's also grounded out. Next pitch on the way. That's grounded slowly up the middle. Holiday has it. He'll throw out the hustling Alvarez, and that is out number 1. So 1 away, and the batter now is John Wimmer, who's 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice his last trip up, lined out to center his first. Into the windup goes Jameson. This ball's hit on a hop to third. DeLeese has that, and he will throw out John Wimmer. 5-3 of that put out. The batter now is Jake Monroe. Don't forget, in a bit, we'll have the big league scoreboard to talk about. We'll also check in on what's happening in the Cal League today. Next pitch spiked into the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Well, the Fresno Grizzlies handed out some awards before the game today. This is their last regular season home game. They'll be at Rancho Cucamonga next week, actually, as Monroe swings through that. Derek Bernard, who hasn't played in this series, has been a little banged up, but he was named the team MVP. Kelvin Hidalgo, who's not in the lineup today, was named the hitter of the year. Pitcher of the year was Nathan Blasick, the reliever. And community player of the year was lefty Justin Lohr. Not that being left-handed is necessarily germane to being the community player of the year, but they celebrated his willingness to share his time in the Fresno community representing the Grizzlies. So congratulations to those young men. The count 2-2 with 2 outs and nobody on, and Monroe fights this one off, fouling it out of play. Next offering, Monroe swings through a fastball, and a nice inning there for Fisher Jameson. He's retired all 5 he's faced. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Sixers down in order in the top of the 5th. We'll head to the home half of the 5th. It's 4-0 Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Matt Klein will lead off here in the bottom of the fifth inning and swing at the first pitch from Dylan Jordan. Foul it off his... I'm not sure if he fouled it off his foot or off of Marlon Quintero, the catcher, but Marlon's a little shaken up. Maybe the bat ended up hitting him. But... umpire gives him a little breather, and now back to work. Klein struck out to end the second. And he takes that breaking ball in the dirt from Dylan Jordan, who has allowed just 2 hits and a walk through 4 innings. He has struck out 5 men. Here's the 1-1. And that is hit in the air to left field, pushing Ruiz towards the line in the corner. And he's there. He'll put it away. And that is out number 1. Here's Kevin Fitzer. Fitzer singled to lead off the third. That was the first base runner against Jordan in this game. Here's the pitch on the way, and that is chopped towards third. Monroe has it, and throws in plenty of time to get Fitzer 2 down. And here's Juan Castillo. Castillo flew out to left his first trip. Here's the offering, and that's pumped in there for a strike. Sixers look like they're going to get some activity going in the bullpen. I think that's Zach Redner, so. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, misses just inside. It's certainly not due to performance. Jordan's only thrown about 65 pitches, and he's pitching in the 5th. Here's a fastball chopped towards third. Monroe has that on a big hop. He'll throw across the diamond, and that is 5 shutout innings for Dylan Jordan, as Jordan, his second time here in this ballpark this week that he's gone 5 scoreless. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 5 complete. It's 4-0 in favor of the Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Marlon Quintero leads off for the Sixers in the top of the 6th inning through 5. It's 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Sixers. No runs, just 2 hits and no errors for the Grizzlies. Back to work goes Fisher Jameson, who's retired all 5 batters he's faced, and his breaking ball misses low for ball 1. A reminder, 66ers Baseball is brought to you by Omnitrans. Learn more about Omnitrans public transportation at omnitrans.org. Next pitch, that misses up and in. So the count 2-0 to Marlon Quintero with Eliezer Rivero on deck. And then top of the order, Jorge Ruiz. Next pitch, that is up high, ball 3. Here's the next pitch, and that is pumped in there for a strike. So the count 3-1. Next offering, that is called strike 2. Fastball. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's lifted in the air to right field. Kalaz coming on, and he'll put it away. So here's Eliezer Rivero, who is 0 for 2 as an RBI. Sixers return home Tuesday to face the Lake Elsinore Storm in a series that kind of heading through this month thought might have big implications. Here's a chopper hit to short, and playing it off to his side is Holiday, and then his throw is just in time to get Rivero. He nearly beat that out. So here's Jorge Ruiz. But the Sixers have been hot. The Lake Elsinore Storm did not catch fire. They lost 7-10, and Sixers ended up clinching the second half title last night. And really it was a chase between Visalia, Lake Elsinore, and the Sixers for that second playoff spot, but the Sixers ended up winning the half. They came into play today 7 games up on Rancho Cucamonga with 7 to play. But the Sixers have the tiebreaker against Rancho Cucamonga, so that gave the Sixers the outright title. As the next pitch misses low and inside to Ruiz. Here's the 2-1. That is in there for a strike from Fisher Jameson. Fastball. So the count 2-2 with 2 outs. Ruiz today has twice singled. He's also walked, stolen a base, scored twice, knocked in a run, and he chops this one foul on the first base side. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. So the count full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball hit to short. Charging is Holiday. He has it. Sets his feet. Throws in time. And Fisher Jamison keeping his club in this thing as he has retired all 8 batters he has faced. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We'll head to the home half of the 6th. It's 4-0 Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas. Like low 1.9% APR financing available on all 2025 Tundra gas models up to 72 months, saving you hundreds, even thousands in finance charges when you finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
New pitcher for the Sixers, it's Zach Redner. Redner is 3-1 with a 5.00 ERA in 27 games, 45 innings, 59 hits, 40 strikeouts, 14 walks. Dylan Jordan basically had a carbon copy of his outing on Tuesday here on Sunday, as a fastball from Redner is in there for a strike to Jacob Humphrey, who walked his first plate appearance. The only walk Dylan Jordan had. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 5 Ks, no runs. Jordan on Tuesday, as here's a ball bounced over the mound. Wimmer charging, has it, throws in time to get the hustling Humphrey. And that is out number 1. On Tuesday, Dylan Jordan threw 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 6 Ks, but no runs. He has not allowed a run in 3 starts against Fresno. Here's Roldy Brito. Brito takes ball 1 from Redner, and he drills this one to right. Rowdy Rodriguez already robbed him a 1. This one not quite as high a degree of difficulty, but there is Rowdy to put it away. That's a ball hit over 100 miles per hour again by Brito, but he will line out for out number 2. And here's Ethan Holiday, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He was beaten by fastballs up by Dylan Jordan twice. Now, Redner doesn't throw quite as hard and still throws a fastball that Holiday was a little late on, fouling it back. Here's the 0-1, and that ball is hit on a line. Nick Rodriguez just gets a little leather on it, but can't haul it in, and Holiday will have a base hit. That was 106 off the bat, and again, that pitch was in and down. And so Holiday could get to it. It's not where you want to pitch him. Here's Robert Kalaz, who is 0 for 2. 2 outs, runner at first. Redner facing Kalaz, and a fastball misses high. That's right where he wanted that pitch for Holiday. Next offering. That is a called strike at the top of the zone, a slider. Benevolent call there by the home plate umpire for the pitcher. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. And that's a breaking ball fouled back by Kalas. 1-2 the count. Next offering is hit sharply up the middle and off the glove of Nick Rodriguez, who was there, so that'll likely be an error. Runners at first and second. It was hit hard, though. It was 111 off the bat, but we'll see how they score. I guess they're going to give that a hit. So it was hit very hard. Runners at first and second. And here is Tanner Thatch, and he takes that pitch for a strike. Here's the 0-1, fought off, fouled out of play. The count 0-2. So Redner trying to work around a couple men on with 2 outs, back-to-back singles. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And just getting a piece of that changeup was Thatch. So Redner in relief of Dylan Jordan, who went 5 scoreless, trying to keep Fresno off the board. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 2 on, 2 out. And the pitch. She is hit on the ground to the right side. Nick Rodriguez gets to this one to his left. Will throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We have played 6, 4-0 in favor of Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
So for the second straight game, Wilmies Paulino will make an appearance. Pitched an inning last night, gave up a hit. It's his 3rd appearance in this series. He's allowed 5 runs in 2 1/3 innings. So last night's scoreless inning helped. Got roughed up in his debut. And immediately he'll face Rowdy Rodriguez to open up the 7th. And the pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. Rowdy Rodriguez, 0 for 1. 2 walks, 11-game hit streak. His season best is 12. And did he offer on that breaking ball? Yes, he did. So the count is 0-2 to Rowdy Rodriguez, who's going to ask for time. Nice job by Fisher Jamison. He went 2 2/3 innings of perfect baseball. No strikeouts, just zeros. As here's a chopper up the third base line, and is that how Rowdy's going to extend his hit streak? It's an infield hit, so even when you get him to hit it softly, Rowdy finds a way to get a hit out of the deal. So Rowdy Rodriguez, with that infield hit, now has matched his season best with a 12-game hit streak. And pitch misses outside. Now, consider his prior 12-game hit streak went from July 30th to August 13th, and now he has one from August 20th to August 31st. As a fastball misses high and outside to Harold Cole. Cole, who singled earlier and ran his hit streak to 9 games, has a 2-0 count, and he swings through a fastball at 91. Here's the pitch. That fastball misses outside. Jaron Warwick loosening in the pen for the Sixers, right-hander. After Zach Redner just tossed a scoreless inning. This pitch misses outside, and so it's a base on balls after the infield hit. This is an opportunity for the Sixers right now to maybe break the backs of Fresno. It's a 4-run game. This is their final regular season game at home. And you let them hang around. They can get some late runs, get something going. But if you can put a few more runs up here against this young team, sometimes that will have a young team just kind of fold up shop. Here's Nick Rodriguez. He shows bunt, bunts it back towards the pitcher. Paulino has it. His throw is in time to get Rodriguez, but a sac bunt. So 2 men in scoring position. I guess not surprising the Sixers would do that, but it is. Nick Rodriguez has been hitting the ball hard, but he executes the sacrifice. 1-3 the putout for Hayden Alvarez with the infield in. And a fastball pumped right down the heart of the plate. I mean, center cut at 91, and Alvarez watched it go by. 1 out, men at second and third. And this ball's drilled into the gap in right center field, and a layout by Humphrey. He can't make the play. Kalaz has to avoid him, and scoring is Rodriguez. Here comes Cole. The throw to the plate is not in time. Cole had to wait, thinking that ball might get caught, but instead it's a 2-run double by Alvarez, and the Sixers lead it now 6-0. Great effort by Humphrey, but could not come up with it. So for Alvarez, it's his 4th double. He now has 12 RBI, and the batter will be Jake Monroe. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Paulino delivers, and that breaking ball is flared into right field. Kalaz coming on, and he will make the catch. 2 down. Oh, forgive me. Boy, that was, of course, Wimmer. Now it's Jake Monroe. I'm sorry. Forgive me. And both of them, as Wimmer was the batter and is now 0 for 4. Now it's Jake Monroe. Fastball misses high with 2 down. 2 in. Inland Empire boosting its lead to 6-0. Next offering, that's outside for a ball. Two 2-0 the count to Monroe. That pitch misses away as well. So the count 3-0. The 3-0, that's taken for a strike. So now they count 3 balls and 1 strike with Alvarez, the runner at second. 2 runs in. Sixers leading 6-0. Paulino set at the belt. And that fastball misses away, so Monroe takes a walk. Second walk of the frame, it'll bring up Marlon Quintero. Few low wispy clouds in the sky and a haze to the east as there are still wildfires not terribly far from here. As the next pitch, that is in there for a strike. And they're actually, the winds today are kind of blowing from that direction, so a bit of a gritty day. Here's the 0-1, and that is lined into right field by Quintero, a base hit. Here comes Alvarez. He will score. The ball briefly bobbled by Calaz, but staying put at first is Quintero. So runners at first and third. And the Sixers lead at 7-0, and Quintero with his second hit of the game, and he collects the RBI, his 8th. And the batter now is Eliezer Rivero. So Rivero will dig in. That fire over there for the east, they're calling it the Garnet Fire. It's almost 19,000 acres, and they say it's 8% contained. Here's the pitch, and that misses outside. Now, I'm no expert on fire suppression. Sometimes those fires, it may only say 8% contained, but they're kind of letting it burn as the next pitch misses outside. It's not threatening anything, but we shall see. Certainly if there's high temperatures the rest of the week, but I don't think the winds are supposed to be super high. Next pitch in there for a strike. But always makes you nervous, right, in these parts. Certainly part of life in California, but here's the 1-2 pitch to Rivero. And a swing and a miss on a fastball. And the side is retired, but the Sixers pad their lead. 3 runs in the inning on 3 hits. There were no errors, and there was 2 men left on base. It is stretch time here in Fresno, California, Chuck Chansey Park. 7 for the Sixers, 0 for the Grizzlies. Stretch it out here in Fresno. We'll be right back. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
New pitcher for the Sixers as we head to the bottom of the seventh with Inland Empire leading 7-0. It is Jaron Warwick coming into the game, and he will face Wilder DeLeese, who's 1 for 2. And a fastball misses low at 96 miles per hour. Warwick, 4-6 with a 5.60 ERA. This is his 40th outing of the year. 53 innings, 50 hits, 66 Ks, 33 walks. Here's the pitch, and that's a fastball. Blew it by DeLeese, 95 down the gut. So the count 1-1. Next pitch is grounded up the middle, taken on the backhand by Nick Rodriguez. His throw is in time. What a scoop by Rivero. That's a really nice play all the way around, as Nick Rodriguez had a long way to go with a speedy runner, and then his throw was low, and Rivero with a nice stretch. So one away here in the seventh, and it brings up Matt Klein. And a fastball from Warwick misses out inside, I should say, at 96. Klein, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly out to left. Time for the big league scoreboard on this final day of August, as a bounding ball topped up the first baseline. Stretch time in Colorado, the parent club of the Grizzlies. That's the Rockies. They lead the Cubs 4-2. Top of the fourth at Chavez Ravine. The Dodgers lead the Diamondbacks 2-0. They're heading to the fourth in Sacramento. The Rangers lead the A's 3-0 as the pitch misses outside. Top of the third in San Francisco. The Giants lead the Orioles 1-0 in a matchup of teams that would make Halloween smile. As this breaking ball, Klein can't hold up his swing, so the count 2-2. A final in Cincinnati. The Reds beat the Cardinals 7-4. Former Bakersfield Blaze Emilio Pagan with his 26th save. Here's the 2-2, and that is lined into right field. So Klein has a base hit as Rowdy Rodriguez fires it into second. One out single. Here's Kevin Fitzer, who's 1 for 2. The Twins beat the Padres today in Minnesota. That was a 7-2 final. The Red Sox beat the Pirates 5-2 at Fenway. Rays beat the Nats in D.C. 7-4 as Fitzer lines this one to the gap in left center field, and that's going to get down. Alvarez will play it in, and the throw goes to second, but Fitzer just beats the play with a double. That was 96, but right over the middle of the plate. So runners at second and third with one out. And as I was saying, those insurance runs were pretty important, I think, for the Sixers. The Blue Jays beat the Brewers 8-4. That was in Toronto, while Seattle beat Cleveland in Cleveland 4-2. The Marlins beat the Mets 5-1. They had a little dust up in that game as well. That was in New York. Tigers shut out the Royals 5-0 in Kansas City. Tarek Skubal, his 12th win, lowers his ERA to 2.18. White Sox beat the Yankees 3-2 on the south side, as a fastball misses inside to Juan Castillo. As for the parent club of the 66ers, that, of course, is the Angels. And a nice day for them. Former Sixer Jose Soriano, 7 brilliant innings. Kenley Jansen, former Sixer, gets his 25th save. Soriano his 10th win. as the Angels beat the Astros in Houston 3-0. As a fastball swung on and missed, the count 2-1 now to Juan Castillo. The late game tonight is the Phillies hosting the Braves. That'll get started in a couple hours. Next pitch, breaking ball, misses inside. Here's the offering from Warwick. That is hit in the air to right center field, and this is trouble as that's going to split the outfielders, and 2 runs are going to score as Juan Castillo with the 3rd straight hit, 2nd straight double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Well, another pitch that was over the middle of the plate. This one was up a little bit, and that allowed Castillo to get to it. And like I said, over the middle of the plate. So Warwick trying to find some corners here with that good stuff he has. Here's the pitch on the way to Humphrey, and that misses outside. We're in the bottom of the 7th. It's 7-2. Fresno on the board now. Sixers leading, though, as a pitch misses outside. Be interested to see how long the Sixers go before getting someone up. Just because it's an off day tomorrow and some guys haven't pitched in a bit, as the next pitch is swung on and foul tip. But Warwick's one of those guys. You need him to get his work in, so. But I could see maybe Leonard Garcia getting an inning today. Here's the pitch on the way, and that is pulled through the left side, a base hit. Stopping at 3rd is Castillo, and that is a base hit for Humphrey. That pitch was literally in the middle of the plate again. So Warwick, sometimes when you miss in the zone, and that's what's happening, I think, to Jaron right now. So top of the order, here's Roldy Brito, who can make this a much more interesting ball game here as he swings and is late on that 95-mile-per-hour fastball. The count 0-1. Sixers have activity in the bullpen, and it's Leonard Garcia. Warwick with a good breaking ball for strike 2. Got a lot of the plate, but gave him the breaker. So now he's ahead in the count 0-2 to Brito with runners at the corners and 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball, and Brito is down on strikes. So that was pretty nasty, that breaker. And it'll bring up Ethan Holiday, who singled his last trip up. So Holiday facing Warwick, and a fastball misses high. Here's the 1-0. That misses inside. Holiday able to check his swing. So the count 2-0, and Holiday will be looking for a pitch to drive here. Here's the 2-0. And Holiday turns on this one, drills it to right. Rowdy Rodriguez racing back, makes an over-the-shoulder catch as he goes up against the wall. Rowdy Rodriguez continues to do it all. Another fine play as Holiday hit that on the nose. But running it down, Rowdy Rodriguez. See if he's wearing a cape. 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left aboard. We will head to the 8th at 7-2 in favor of Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models. Just $249 per month with only $39.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
Brady Hill's the new pitcher for the Fresno Grizzlies. Hard-throwing righty will face the top of the order. Jorge Ruiz, Rowdy Rodriguez, and Harold Cole. Sixers through 7, leading 7-2. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Sixers. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Grizzlies. And Ruiz takes that pitch outside. First pitch changeup. Ruiz has singled twice. He's walked. He's grounded out. He's stolen a base. He's knocked in a run. He's scored twice. Here's the pitch, and he shows bunt, pulls back, and takes that low. Hill, this season, is 6-2 with a 5.76 ERA. 45 and a third innings, 44 hits, 64 Ks, 34 walks, but against Inland Empire, he has an ERA of 16.88 in 6 outings. He is 1-0. But he's allowed 10 runs in 5 and a third innings. Count 3-0 now to Ruiz. Is that fastball missed? Here's the next pitch, and that is called strike on the outside corner. Brady Hill out of San Jose State to Spartan. Here's the 3-1. Ruiz shows bunt, pulls back, and takes that pitch for ball 4. So, a leadoff walk. And here is Rowdy Rodriguez, who has walked twice. He has a hit that's extended his hit streak to match a season-best 12 games. And he's made 2 spectacular plays defensively and right. Fourth time on base for Ruiz as a pitch misses outside to Rowdy Rodriguez. Top of the 8th, 7-2 Inland Empire leads it. Next offering, that misses up and in and pushes Rowdy Rodriguez off the plate. Here's the 2-0 on the way to Rowdy Rodriguez. And it is a fastball that is called a strike. That was a pitcher's pitch, no doubt, and I think a really good take by Rowdy Rodriguez. 2-0, he was all geared up. That pitch was borderline, and he laid off. Unlucky that it was called a strike. Next pitch, that misses low. 3-1 the count. So hitters count of 3-1. Harold Cole awaits on deck. Here's the pitch, and that misses high, and it's another walk for Rowdy Rodriguez, his third of the day. Back-to-back walks to open up the outing for Hill. And here's Harold Cole, who is 1 for 3 today. He has a single, and he's walked. So Hill comes set. Here's the pitch, and that misses. Inside and high. And out goes Castillo, the catcher, as he's seeing Hill, who typically throws a little harder than he's throwing today. And right now also, beyond the fact that he's maybe not throwing as hard as he normally does, he's struggling with his command. Leonard Garcia is up in the pen for the Sixers. Here's the 1-0. That is pumped in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Harold Cole. I'm sure he'd like to see that pitch again. Ruiz off second. Rowdy Rodriguez off first. And the pitch. That is over the heart of the plate for a called strike. So the count 1-2. Nick Rodriguez on deck. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. So Cole was ahead in the count, but goes down on strikes. And Nick Rodriguez will be the batter. So Nick Rodriguez had a sac bunt his last trip up. He's 1 for 3. And he swings at this one and pops it up down the left field line into the bullpen area of the Sixers. And that ball is going to drop in the netting. The Sixers catcher down there, Jonathan Linares, had to navigate where the third baseman DeLeese was and the left fielder Fitzer. He was bobbing and weaving, trying to avoid running into one of those ball players. They were trying to get to that ball. But ball ended up in the netting. 0-1 the count to Nick Rodriguez with 2 on. And 1 out. And the pitch misses high. Next offering misses badly, very high and outside, and Castillo kept that one from the screen. Two balls and a strike. Next offering, that misses high. Here's the next pitch. That is popped up and out of play on the third base side. So a full count with 1 out and 2 on. Hill comes set. Here's the pitch. And that's low. It's a base on balls to Nick Rodriguez to load up the bases. 3 walks in this frame. Can the Sixers capitalize? Hayden Alvarez, who had a 2-run double his last trip up. And they're going to go check on Hill. The athletic trainer is coming out with the pitching coach and the manager. And so, yeah, like I said, I don't think, Hill is struggled against the Sixers, but that's neither here nor there. He's typically throwing harder and certainly with better command. So they're coming out to check on him. So hopefully it's no injury, but athletic trainer is looking at maybe his hand. So, not sure if there's a blister maybe or something like that. Let's just hope it's not an arm injury. But, yeah, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. So, let's just hope for this young man that that's not a serious injury. But it's going to end his day today in this one. We'll take a break. 1 out, bases loaded. And the batter will be Hayden Alvarez. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. He'll have as much time as he needs to loosen up. So, we'll take a break. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hills section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
New pitcher is Nathan Blasick, who's had a very strong season. As we alluded to earlier, he was named a Pitcher of the Year for team awards today that the Grizzlies announced before the game ceremony on the field. He's 5-3 with a 3.71 ERA, 19 saves, 51 innings, just 39 hits, 64 strikeouts, and 28 walks. Folks, they've mastered the challenge of fast, delicious dining, offering takeout or dine-in so you can enjoy that unbeatable taste without the wait. That's what makes Juan Pollo stand out. With 25 locations across Southern California, still serving up that same secret recipe, come taste the tradition that's been perfecting rotisserie chicken for over 40 years at Juan Pollo. So Blasick continues to loosen. He'll inherit loaded bases. Brady Hill just left the game due to an apparent injury after walking 3. He did get a strikeout. So there's 1 out, bags full. Sixers leading 7-2 here in the top of the 8th inning. And trying to leave Fresno on a high note. As Blasick says he's ready to go. Also, fans, today's game is brought to you by Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon, always in the game. El partido de hoy es presentado por Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon, siempre está en el juego. So here's Hayden Alvarez, who is 1 for 3. He's walked and he has a 2-run double. Hit it into right center his last trip up. And he has the bags full here. Blasick throws a heavy sinker and delivers, and there's a heavy sinker in there for a strike. Perfect pitch on the inside corner of the knees. 0-1 the count. It's the type that gets ground balls. That's what Blasick's hoping to get here. Infield a double play depth. Pinching at first is Thatch as the next offering. That is called strike 2, right over the heart of the plate. So the count 0-2 on deck is John Wimmer. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball that misses outside. So the count 1-2. Ruiz at third. Rowdy Rodriguez at second. Nick Rodriguez at first. Next pitch saved from the screen by the catcher Castillo. A fastball that got yanked to the glove side. So the count levels at 2-2 to Hayden Alvarez. So he's gone fastball, fastball, breaking ball, fastball. Here's the 2-2, and it's a fastball that misses outside. So from 0-2 to 3-2, Hayden Alvarez, there's nowhere to put him. Already 3 walks in this inning. Here's the pitch from Vlasic, and that is chopped towards third. DeLeese has it. He's going to step on his bag and will have no throw at first, and that will bring in a run. So it's a fielder's choice. It's an RBI for Alvarez, his third of the game. The putout of Rowdy Rodriguez at third base is 5 unassisted, but Ruiz scores. To second goes Nick Rodriguez. And Inland Empire leads it now 8-2. And here's John Wimmer with runners at first and second and 2 down. Here's the pitch. Fastball pumped in there for a strike. Here's the offering. And that is a little high. Close pitch. Called a ball. 8-2 Inland Empire. We're in the top of the 8th inning. A run is in for the Sixers. Here's the 1-1. That misses high and outside. Sixers really trying to make an inning that has seen 3 walks really hurt. They've cashed in one of them without a hit. Wimmer, 0 for 4. Takes this one low and inside. 3-1 the count now to John Wimmer. Nick Rodriguez, big lead off second. Hayden Alvarez off first, and the pitch is taken down the bottom of the zone for a strike. Certainly, I don't think that was a pitch John Wimmer was in love with, so he took it. So the count's full. The runners will be off with this pitch as Vlasic delivers, and that ball is grounded through the right side. Wimmer delivers. Here comes Nick Rodriguez. He will score. Hayden Alvarez stopped at second base. I don't know if he got deked or what, but you'd like to see him on third on that play. But Wimmer delivers and makes it a 9-2 game with his first hit of the series, an RBI single to right. So here's Jake Monroe. And he hits a ground ball to the left side. DeLeese able to stab it, flips it to second, and gets his man. That's a nice play by Wilder DeLeese. That looked like it was going to sneak into left field, but Monroe hits into the fielder's choice. The putout goes 5-4, and the Sixers settle for 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 left. We'll head to the home half of the 8th. Sixers lead it 9-2 here in Fresno. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3. You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Leonard Garcia comes into the game for the Sixers, and he'll face Robert Kalaz here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Garcia, the southpaw who took a loss earlier in this series in the 10-inning ball game. Ended up giving up his first run since rejoining the Sixers in his 6th game with them. 0-1 with a 1.17 ERA in 6 games as Kalaz fouls this one back. So Leonard in 7 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 12 Ks, 6 walks. 1-1 the count. Jaron Warwick gave up 2 runs on 4 hits in 1 inning of work. As a fastball ties up Kalaz, he fights it off. So Leonard Garcia facing Kalaz to lead off the 8th. Sixers lead at 9-2 as a fastball at 94 misses inside. Looking at the California League, as the next pitch pulled foul over the Sixers dugout. Just ended in Modesto. Stockton beat Modesto 5-4. They're just getting underway in Visalia. Bottom of the first, Visalia has taken a 1-0 lead at home in the bottom of the first against San Jose. And coming up in a couple hours in Lake Elsinore, Rancho Cucamonga will wrap up their series visiting Lake Elsinore. Our score here, 9-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Sixers leading the Grizzlies. And the 3-2 pitch to Robert Kalaz on the way. And it's fastball fouled back from Leonard Garcia. Garcia with the pitch, and that is inside. He walks Kalaz. So Tanner Thatch will be the batter. Or will he? Yes, he is going to hit. So Thatch, 0 for 3. And there's going to be a violation there on Thatch. Yeah, he took a long time to get in the box. He was, I think, kind of waiting for Kalaz to take off all his body armor. And it cost him a strike. So here's the 0-1, and that's a fastball blown by him at 94. Good pitch by Garcia on the outside edge. Good life on it. So here's the 0-2, and Thatch gets a piece of it, stays alive. That was a fastball at 95. Not holding the runner. Here's the offering, and Thatch pops it up into left field. Here comes Jorge Ruiz towards the line, and coming on hard now as that ball was fading on him. He makes the play. Wilder DeLeese will be the batter. And actually, no, he will not be. Now it'll be a pinch hitter. So, pinch hitting is going to be Jacob Hinderleiter. So, Jacob Hinderleiter, number 29, pinch hitting for Wilder DeLeese, who went 1 for 3. And he He hits a hot shot up the box past the dive of Nick Rodriguez. Swinging at the first pitch. It was a changeup first pitch, and Hinderleiter, who came in batting .230, he has swung the bat well in this series and done so on some questionable pitch selections. So runners at first and second. The batter will be Matt Klein, who's 1 for 3. Well, an off day tomorrow on Labor Day. So Sixers will get a little R&R and then back to work on Tuesday to host the Lake Elsinore Storm. You can get your tickets at 66ers.com. A lot of great promotions next week as a fastball's in there for a strike. Next pitch, misses high. If the Sixers can win this game, they will have doubled their win output in the second half than they did in the first half. Fastball in there for a strike. So the count 1-2. Here's that 1-2 pitch from Leonard Garcia with 2 on and 1 out. And that misses up and in. 2-2 the count. Here's the next offering, and that's lifted out of play on the left field side. The runner at second is Robert Kalaz. He drew a walk. Then Tanner Thatch flew out, and then Jacob Hinderleiter, the pinch hitter, with a bounding ball up the middle for a single. And the next pitch misses outside to Matt Klein. So the count runs full. Sixers got 5 scoreless from the starter Dylan Jordan, setting the tone. As a fastball called strike 3 at the knees. Excellent pitch by Leonard Garcia. He gets his first strikeout. And here's Kevin Fitzer, who's had a nice day. He's 2 for 3. He's singled and he's doubled. So here's the pitch, and that is lifted in the air to right field. Rowdy Rodriguez is waiting for it, and he'll squeeze it, and the side is retired. In the frame, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We will head to the 9th. The Sixers leading Fresno in Fresno, 9-2. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Tyler Hampu, the excellent right-hander, comes out of the pen for Fresno here in the top of the ninth. He's 2-1 with a 2.78 ERA in 40 outings, 45 and a third innings, just 31 hits, 53 Ks, 25 walks, heavy sinker. And the league against Hampu is batting just 191. So he will face Marlon Quintero to lead off here in the ninth. It's 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Sixers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Grizzlies. Quintero is 2 for 4. As he lifts this one out of play on the right side. That breeze has picked up a little bit, blowing in from right end. The minute it picked up, you could smell the smoke from the east. That's where it's coming from. Here's the pitch, and a fastball in there for a strike at 97 miles per hour from Tyler Hampu. Here's the next offering, and that misses low and outside. The 2-2 on the way. It's grounded to the left side, and Hinderleiter into the game at third now. Will cut it off and throw out Quintero. 5-3 the put out. Hinderleiter, who had a pinch hit in the bottom of the 8th, makes the play immediately, and here's Eliezer Rivero. Eliezer 0 for 4 today. Does have an RBI. Next pitch in there for a strike. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's, whoa, fouled through the netting. How did that happen? Just found a little hole in the netting and went into the stands. Hopefully everyone's okay. First base side, the count 0-2. This pitch misses outside. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on a slider, and Rivero's down on strikes. 2 down. Top of the order is Jorge Ruiz, who's been on base 4 times in this game. Here's the pitch on the way to Ruiz, and that's a first pitch changeup that gets called a strike on the inside corner. Just nicked it. Here's the 0-1, and a changeup fouled off the end of the bat on the third base side. So the count 0-2. It will be the 8-9-1 hitters scheduled to bat in the bottom of the 9th for Fresno. And the pitch lined into center field on an 0-2 pitch. Jorge Ruiz with his 3rd hit of the game and the 5th time he's been on base. Here's Rowdy Rodriguez, who's walked 3 times. He's 1 for 2 in the game. So with the runner at first, Ruiz, Hampu's delivery misses low and outside. It's not outside the realm of possibilities that these two teams meet again if they can each make it to the California League Championship Series. So they'll have fresh games in their mind against one another. As the pitch is swung on a miss, they met in April for a 6-game series in San Bernardino, but then twice in August, once for 6 at San Manuel Stadium and 6 here at Fresno. Next pitch in there for a strike. Just glancing at some drafts of next year's schedule, and next year Visalia will move to the north, but I looked and Sixers go to Visalia twice. It'd be nice to see old friends a second time. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball is in there for called strike 3. So Rowdy Rodriguez down looking to end the frame. It's no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Sixers trying to put it on ice on a hot summer day in Fresno. It's 9-2 Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like low 1.9% APR financing available on all 2025 Tundra gas models, up to 72 months, saving you hundreds, even thousands in finance charges when you finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to toyotaofredlands.com for details and save.
Bottom of the 9th we go. The Sixers trying to finish this thing off, and it'll be Najir Victor who will come into the game for the Sixers. Victor 1-5 with a 6.75 ERA, 16 innings, 18 hits, 29 strikeouts, 15 walks on the season. So Juan Castillo, who had a 2-run double his last trip up, he's 1 for 3 in the game. He will lead off for Fresno. It'll be Castillo, then Jacob Humphrey, and then top of the order, Roldy Brito. So the hard-throwing Najir Victor delivers, and that ball is lifted in the air to center field. And there's Hayden Alvarez. He'll put it away. 1 pitch, 1 out. 96-mile-per-hour fastball down the gut. And Castillo is retired. So here's Jacob Humphrey, who has singled and walked. He's 1 for 2 overall in the game. So Humphrey stands in, and the pitch is a fastball at 98 that misses outside. the pitch. That's a fastball fouled back. 97 on that heater by Najir Victor. Next pitch, bounce to short. Wimmer on a high hop has it, throws low and dug out by Rivero. 2 down. Roldy Brito will stand in. So Roldy Brito gets right on top of the plate. Left-handed hitter. Well, he's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. And the pitch on the way. This is inside, a fastball. Here's the offering on the way. And that is lifted into center. Alvarez broke back, now coming in. We'll get to that one, and the ball game is over. And the Sixers take this series. And how about the Sixers after... a night where they celebrated winning the division last night? They come out for a noon game and kind of stomp on the Fresno Grizzlies in this one. Victor with a 1-2-3 inning in the ninth. The final 9-2 as the Sixers take the series 4-2. We'll take a break and come back with the Javier Tom postgame show. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back as the Javier Tom post-game show gets rolling as the Sixers victorious 9-2 today, take this series 4-2 and beat in the regular season Fresno 12 out of 18 games. And the final line's 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and 11 left on for the 66ers. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 8 left on for the Grizzlies. And Dylan Jordan, 5 more scoreless innings, his second consecutive outing in this series where he went 5 scoreless, gave up 2 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. His first start on Tuesday, it was almost identical, except he had 6 strikeouts. And so he improves to 2-0. And then Manuel Alvarez takes the loss. He gave up 4 runs in 3 1/3 innings. He is 1-1. Time of the game, 2 hours and 38 minutes, 3,849 the paid attendance today. Inland Empire improves to, there were no home runs, by the way. Inland Empire improves to 54-72 overall and 36-24 in the second half. That means that the 66ers have doubled up their win total in the second half than they had in the first half. They won 18 games in the first half. They've won 36 in the second half. Fresno's now 65-61 overall, 36-24 in the second half. We'll take a break here on the Javier Tom postgame show. We'll come back and tell you who the hitting stars were. They were plentiful, so stay with us. Sixers win at 9-2. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
We welcome you back to Chuck Chancey Park here in Fresno, California, where the 66ers defeat the Fresno Grizzlies by a final of 9-2. And talking about who did well offensively in this game, well, the Grizzlies did end up with 9 hits in this game, and 2 of those, including a double, belonged to Kevin Fitzer. And then it was a 2-run double. The only hit he had, but a 2-run double for Juan Castillo, and that accounted for the only runs. So for the Grizzlies in this one. As for the Sixers, right at the top of the order, what a day for Jorge Ruiz. Ruiz, 3 for 4, knocked in a run, took 2 walks, and stole a base, his 4th in the last 2 games, and now gives him 19 on the season. So Ruiz with a great game. He scored 3 runs at the top of the order. A multi-hit game for Marlon Quintero, who caught a nice game as well, throughout the only would-be base stealer. That was, I believe, a fool's errand on that one. And Quintero 2 for 5 with an RBI. The Sixers' only extra base hit of their 11 hits was the 2-run double by Hayden Alvarez. That was a big hit in the 7th inning. And Alvarez ended up knocking in 3 in the game as he had an RBI fielder's choice as well. Of note, Rowdy Rodriguez was 1 for 3, drew 3 walks, and his hit streak matching a season best 12 games. And, you know, he started August, actually technically July 30th. He started a hit streak that ran through the first couple weeks of August and went to 12 games, and now he's ending August on a 12-game hit streak into September. How about that? And then Harold Cole added a hit, and that runs his hit streak to a career-best 9 games. So the Sixers get the win 9-2. We'll come back and talk more about what's ahead as Inland Empire returns home for the final regular season series of the year. So stay tuned. We'll tell you about that as we tie a bow on this one when we come back on the Javi Tom postgame show.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Right here, right now, Toyota Redlands.
The Labor Day sales event is on with huge savings on all 2025 Toyotas, like all 2025 Tacoma SR5 gas models. Just $249 per month with only $39.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaOfRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
We welcome you back to Chuck Chansey Park. And who knows if this will be the final time this year we are in Chuck Chansey Park, as the 66ers and the Grizzlies are both making the playoffs. So who knows? Perhaps they'll meet again in the Cal League Championship Series. Exciting times ahead for both these teams. Looking at the line score today, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and 11 left on for Inland Empire. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 8 left on for Fresno. Dylan Jordan, 5 scoreless. He was great. Picks up the win. He's 2-0 and dominated in his 2 starts here in Fresno this week. Manuel Olivares, he takes the loss, falling to 1-1. Time of the game, 2 hours and 38 minutes in front of 3,849 fans, many of whom are running the bases right now. Hey, and they get, it looks like, an ice cream sandwich when they're finished. That's pretty good deal. Inland Empire now 54 and 72 overall, 36 and 24 in the second half. They've doubled up their win total in the second half from the first. Just 18 wins in the first half. It was bumpy. Sixers, however, have won the second half South Division and are 36 and 24, while Fresno is now 65 and 61, 36 and 24 as well in the second half. Off day tomorrow on Labor Day, and we hope you have a great Labor Day as well. And then looking ahead on Tuesday, 6:35 p.m. is the scheduled first pitch from San Manuel Stadium. And it is expected to be Trey Gregory Alford for the Sixers, who's pitched very well. He's 1-0 with a 1.31 ERA. We shall see who's pitching for Lake Elsinore. And frankly, we are expecting Trey to pitch that game, but the rotation might change for the Sixers as they set up for the playoffs. We shall see how next week shakes up. It's going to be pretty fluid, I would think, as guys get some days off. Other guys get more at-bats. Some pitchers will maybe dial back. Some will ramp up. So we'll see how next week shakes out. A lot will go into every decision, even more, maybe more so than usual, as the playoffs loom the following week. But the Sixers face the Storm at home on Tuesday, final regular season series for the Sixers. So make sure to get your tickets at 66ers.com. We'll be with you right here at 66ers.com with the audio. Of course, we'll have MILB TV, and you can check that out also on the Bally's app. And should just be a wonderful time next week at San Manuel Stadium. So until then, that's going to do it. Have a happy Labor Day. The Sixers' labors were fruitful here in Fresno. They take 4 out of 6. The season series 12 out of 18. And, by the way, they clinched the second half South Division title here in Fresno on Saturday night. So until Tuesday, that'll do it. I'm Steve Wendt. Have a great night and take it easy.
Thank you for listening to tonight's game. And remember that you can get all your Inland Empire 66ers information at 66ers.com. We'll see you next time with more Inland Empire baseball, heard worldwide at 66ers.com.